Good morning everybody, just nipping round to my mate's house to pick him up and we're off out for a ride, back on the road again. So, jump on the back and let's go. Right folks, we're out at town now. Got my mate in my mirror there. Meet you man. He likes me riding Vanguard and him riding drag. Likes me to lead the way. And I'm happy to do it. So, where are we going today? We're going to go to a cafe that I found on the internet, and it's next to a little airfield, another one next to an airfield, and gets good reviews on the internet. It's got a nice name, it's called the Happy Cafe. So yeah, that's the general direction we're heading in. I've plotted a route in on the old Google Maps, and I've put one or two stop points along the way to make it go the way I want it to go, because if you don't put stop points along the way, it'll just keep redirecting you all over the place. Over the M1, we don't want motorways, we don't do motorways, no. Yes, I've done 1,000 miles on Guy. I love Guy. I took to him right from the off. It's a good little bike. For me, anyway. I know everybody's tastes are different, but it's built for me, for my size. I'm a small guy, 5'6". It's light. It's easier pushing in and out the garage than the Interceptor. It's nippy. If you want a bit of speed, it's there. But you can chug along around the little country lanes. And like I say, he has got 6 gears, so you have to use those gears. People say, oh, the Guerilla's jerky at low speeds. Well, it is if you're in the wrong gear. A motorbike's a machine. It hasn't got a mind of its own, and it does what you make it do. So if it's jerky, you're making it jerk, mate. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it doesn't have a mind of its own. Yes, but apart from that, I like it. I think the brake pedal's a little small. It's like a gear lever to look at. It's unusual in that respect. Yeah, I like the seat. Like I've said before, it's like a notch type seat. It's quite good on fuel, but it has got a really awkward filler cap. I don't know what the thinking was behind the design, but you have a job to get the nozzle in when you're at the petrol station, and if you're not careful, you do get splashback, as they say. Yeah, but strange one that, the filler cap. It's got like a plate and then there's a little bar across it. It's the most unusual filler cap I've ever seen. One of the good things about this bike is keeping it clean. It's very, very easy to clean. Lack of chrome Oh, road ahead closed now then. Yeah, chrome's nice. Back in the past I did have a Harley Davidson at one stage, and it was alright, but you know, when I put it away it took me 2.5 hours to clean the blinking thing. So yeah, I do like Guy for that. I can just roll him in the garage, give him a wipe down, and he's good to go. If I do get the pressure washer on him, 10 minutes if that, and he's clean again. Yeah, so anybody worried about getting one, don't worry, they're a good buy, they're a good bike. Well, look at that for a view. We're out in open countryside at last. It's good to have everybody along with me, and I'd just like to say thank you to the people that subscribed. It's encouraging me to keep posting a video. So if you've subscribed, we are now officially mates, best mates. And if you're viewing the video, we're still mates, we're all mates. And while we're on the subject of subscribing, I'd just like to say that it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, how much does it cost to subscribe? And it never occurred to me that some people, you know, might have that misconception. But it's free. So just if you hit the subscribe and the like button, it all helps. Thank you very much. Right, like I say, a lot of anxiety about and bad news, and we're not having any of that on this channel. We're just going out for a ride and forgetting all our troubles and looking at this scenery. Look at that. What a fabulous road this is. Beautiful. Nice winding road through all these green fields. Don't get better than this. Yeah. Or does it? It might get better than this. Let's hope so. The sun keeps peeping through. Well, there is a lot of cloud about today, but Mrs. Google has assured me that it will not rain. And if she's wrong, we'll fall out, because we don't like getting wet. I can stand a bit of cold, but we don't like getting wet. No, we want to be dry while we're out on the bike, don't we? So my Google Maps has crashed, but we're not letting it get us down. We're carrying on regardless. I just stopped at some traffic lights and I've restarted my phone. So it's been going through the restart cycle, and then it came up that it was updating. So maybe it was the update conflicting with the maps or something, I don't know. So we'll go a bit further and then we'll stop and see if we can get the maps going again. Right, so the maps are still not working. but it won't do the routes. But I've managed to zoom in on the map, and I've devised a route that I can do in my head. So we're going to turn right here, across the Gainsborough Road. It's a big posh Cantonese restaurant there they've got in Bawtry. Turn the indicator off, Kev. Can hear me beeper going. Misterton, that's the road I'm looking for. I'll put the indicator on, let my mate know we're turning off now. Oh. Get off this main road. I don't like these big roads. This is a B road. Let's see what this is like, eh? The burning basket on a pole there. I don't know what that's for. Oh, you can see for miles there, look. Wow, what a view. That's great. Just a pity the sun's not shining. Everything's better in the sunshine. Misterton 2.5. So we're on the right track now. I don't know how long it'll take us to get there from here. That's a nice bend, but we're on the right track again. There's some wide open country here. Yeah, very nice. Well, hopefully next week we're forecasting a heat wave, so we'll definitely be out again. I'll let my mate pick a route next time, see where he takes us. We take it in turns. Usually he'll pick a spot to head for, but then he'll usually let me organise the route. He likes to be riding drag, as I say, and me on vanguard at the front. Yeah, so see what surprise he comes up with next time. I've picked this one. Then what does it say there? Satnav Industrial Estate. Industrial Estate and Showground. Well, if we should turn left there or carry on. I think we'll carry on. I don't know. I'm playing it by ear. Aye, Belton. And I think I know where I am now. Yes. We've got to come up into Belton and turn left. Pretty sure. High speed 30, thank you very much. Right, so we're coming up into Belton and we're turning left. My mate's still behind me, trusting me. Little does he know, I'm making it up as I go along. I think I'm going the right way. Ooh, hang on. Sandtoft. Transport, yes, we'll turn left here. I've got a good feeling in my water about this. Nothing coming from the right. Transport Museum. Excuse me, mate.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the airfield.
Yeah, straight down here, and you'll see it on your left-hand side.
Is that where that Happy Cafe is?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
A bacon sandwich.
Yeah, it'll go down well, that. Yeah, thank you. That's it, we've done it the old-fashioned way. We've stopped and asked a local. Down here on the left. That's a nicer way than Google. Not that there's anything wrong with Google. We like a bit of Googling. So we're not far off. Now then, here we are. Here we are. The Sandtoft Airfield. Learn to fly. Hey, we've done it. We're at the Happy Cafe. Proceed only on receipt of what? ATC clearance. I'm going to spin round a pot right outside this door here. How's that? We're here. Right, so we're off again. And the Happy Cafe was very nice. Highly recommend it. Plenty of parking, sat in a nice warm conservatory. The food was good, it's very clean, and you can see the little planes taking off and landing. It's yeah, it's a nice place to have a break. So if you're up near Scunthorpe, try it out. I recommend it. So off we go again. Meaty man following me. He's full of chips and burger now, so he's happy. So we've just come through the village of Sturton. We're on the other side of the river now, Lincolnshire, heading southbound. And we're making our way to the next stop for a cup of tea, which is at another aerodrome, well, little airfield called Wickenby Airfield, and it's a little cafe we've not been to before here at Wickenby. This is a nice little village. Waddingham. Yeah, very pleasant place. You certainly need a car out here though. Open her up again, come on guy, give it the gun. And away we go. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, so Guy has done 1,000 miles. I don't know how long you're supposed to run these in for, but running them in, do you need to do it? Well, not really. These modern engines, back in the old days when parts were coming off the production line, and 1 in every 10 a man came along in his white coat with his micrometer and checked that it was still within tolerance when it was cutting. But now it's all digital machinery, everything's made to a much higher standard. Yeah, you used to buy a Ford Escort and after 30,000 miles, oh, she needed a new camshaft and followers, but not anymore. The engines outlive the bodies now, don't they? More often than not. So yeah, drive them with, you know, drive them sensibly, but no, we're not chugging round like we used to with a sign on the back saying please pass running in. As long as you treat it gently till your first service and you change your oil, any high spots will have been run off by then, and I'm sure you're good to go. With a new decent oil in and a new decent filter, I don't think you need to worry too much. But like I've said before, I'm not that fast a rider nowadays anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. Aha! I can see it! I can see a windsock. I can see a sign for an aeroplane. Not far now, Guy. I can taste the tea. Well, I do hope they open. We just our luck to get there and they're shutting up shop. Let's hope not. So, second stop of the day. Second airfield of the day. Oh, looks like a bomber or something there. Cafe open. Please use the next walkway as an entrance. Where's the next walkway? Aha! So, this is it. We'll park here. So that was a nice cup of tea at Wickham Bee. Very nice, yeah. Nice little cafe there. Give the biker a nod. Yes, we enjoyed that. There's like a cafe in the old tower where they control the planes from, and if you go upstairs there's a little museum where there's a few things on display. Now then, and right towards Lincoln. Off we go. Back on the road again. Hey up, Mr. Pheasant. Or Mrs. Pheasant, because it was brown, wasn't it? The good looking ones are the males. Yes, so 2 airfields in one day. We've had a good day out today. So we're not too far from home now. Just coming back down through Heath. Heading back to the town. Hope you've enjoyed your little ride out on the back. It's what you see is just a few snapshots. We've been out since 9:30 this morning, and it is now nearly 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's been quite a long day. We've had a right good ride out, me and Meteor Man. Yeah, and we've visited 2 nice cafes. Whoops, hold her back a bit. Yeah, we've visited 2 nice cafes. The first one I highly recommend. Yeah, nice little cafe on the airfield. Lots of hot food, nice and clean, large. Yeah, ideal if a load of you want to go. If you want to, they can cater for quite a few there. The Wickenby Cafe, nice cafe, but it's more sort of toasted tea cakes and cups of tea and coffee. Not so much your hot meals. Yeah, but upstairs at the Wickenby Cafe, like I say, there's a little museum, and there's lots of interesting things on display from when the RAF were heading out on bombing trips from that airfield during the Second World War. So yes, especially if you're interested in that, it's ideal. So if you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It all helps. Like I said earlier, it doesn't cost a penny, but it's much appreciated. And I think we've got another trip planned next week, because we've got a heat wave coming, so we're told. So we will definitely be out. And my pal there, he's going to pick a route next time. So we look forward to you joining us again. So from me and Meteor Man, it's bye bye.